Wasn't taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, great ball.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball spinning and it just misses the stumps.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg goal. This could be out. Nicely played. Runs one.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
There'll be runs here. Great swing, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Joseph, left-handed tail-ender, taking guard. First ball for the batter, coming in. Just threw the shots too early.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. That's gone for six. That is a huge one. Wasn't. It's plenty from these bowlers.
Follows up the first six with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it three in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot?
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Ahmed, too crafty. And that's the end of that.
Right-hander in the middle. Lower order batter. Want to get a few shots away and cause some late innings pain for the bowlers.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Could that be out? Looks like it. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Out. No! Somehow it's missed everything. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
On the drive. The bowling's too good, though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Wasim with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Hasnain coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot through the gap.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery. Might look to go big again here.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, that's a brilliant way to follow up a no ball. A dot ball free hit.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Beautiful catch. Well, just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned. And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. Peshawar 21 for 1.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings, and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Misses everything. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. 3 down, and they're maintaining the required rate, hovering around that 8 to 10 run mark per over. Very good start to the innings so far. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Azam advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Hasnain shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Azam muscles that away flat and hard, and 4 more.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Well, the power play has resembled baseball so far, with such a lot of power. But some excellent running between the wickets as well, and precision in finding the gaps.
That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. How will he reply?
And that's gone. Amazing catch.
In the middle and just about ready to go. He's got their tail up. Joseph with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Straight to the fielder. Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Brilliant shot there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Over Peshawar, 65 for 2.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
Brilliant. Cuts away, uses the pace of the ball. That's a difficult shot, made to look very easy. 6 runs.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Azam, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point. The ball heading to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. The bowler's copped a bit of stick in that power play. The fielders go out now, and they'll need to mix it up a fair bit with their deliveries and see if they can slow the batters down.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Ooh. Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Ouch, that looked nasty.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Poor shot, really lucky.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball. Very fortunate that it didn't take off stump along the way. They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Harris, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
There'll be runs here.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Harris has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Gets that away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's a confident appeal. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That looks gone.
Hardy, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Shadow, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Bracewell, left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
They've got at least one here.
Bracewell gets off the mark.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Drilled that one away. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And gone. Brilliant catch.
Iftikhar in the middle. They want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. No, no, no. Terrible shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Ooh, wow, that's missed the lot. And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch.
Right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. Want to get a few shots away and cause some late innings pain for the bowlers.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
At the moment, they've got a chance in these next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up this shot making.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Too good. That is huge.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Digs out the Yorker.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Dug that out well. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
That's the over. Peshawar, 142 for 7.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Misses everything. Good catch, out.
Shazad, the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Ashraf, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Offside, should be runs here.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
He's quick onto that in the infield. End of another disappointing over. Shadow has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Conway sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Mills, the new batter in the middle, right hand up, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.